How y'all doing? Oh my goodness. Happy Thursday in my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world in the name of Jesus. Lord, I want to just try not to skip the intro. Wow. I was just praying, y'all, and then let me do this accordingly. Thank you so much for coming back to See You Girl. Bienvenidos a mi canal. If you know me, thank you so much and welcome back. If you do not recognize this face right here, my name is Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice, where faith is the muscle we exercise around here. Now let's get on into it. No dilly-dallying. All right, y'all. Come on. La tema de hoy va a ser, the topic for today is going to be, it's prep time. Woo! It's prep time. Where is this coming from? I was once again, I believe it's the same sermon. I'm gonna have to put it in the description below. Bishop T.D. Jakes. I believe it's called preparation for something like that. I'm gonna put it, don't worry about it. Okay, so boom, that's the title. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday, if you're keeping up with me. Today is the second day, right? And the church that I follow, and I'm a part of online, my online pastor, PD. What's up, Pastor Dharius? How you doing? And so he and his church have put up a Lent devotional because now I am choosing to observe Lent also. Y'all got questions about that? Y'all can put them in the comments, ask about that, such and such. The pastor gave good information about this on the Wednesday night Ash Wednesday service. So if you go to Pastor Dharius Daniels on YouTube, go to like his latest video. Are you asked that? Okay. Anyways, the point. In the Lent devotional, I'm reading day 1 because it was yesterday, but reading day 1. The point. It's called Multiply in the Process. The verse is Job 8-7. It says, chapter 8, verse 7. Your beginnings will seem humble, so prosperous will your future be. Boom. What is that? Now, for those of you watching me right now currently, who do not know where this book in the Bible is, totally fine. Don't worry about y'all. I'll be having to use that little context in the front, the contents, books, whatever. Anyway, so the book of Job, the beginning of it, if you don't know, here's a recap. Job is a person who is for God, sold out for Jesus. And long story short, the devil came, God asked the devil one day, he was like, what you doing? He was like, so I'm just roaming around, see whose life I can destroy. He was like, have you tried my servant Job? He was like, duh, I tried Job, but he got a hedge around him, his family, his business, and all of that. You got the hedge around him, so whatever. He was like, okay, well, how about I take it off? He was like, yeah, you take it off, and he gonna for sure curse you, ha ha ha. God was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So God took the hedge from around, the hedge or the barrier of protection away from Job, right? He took it away. And so when God did that, not because God's trying to be cruel to Job, but because he was trying to prove a point. Job is for me and for me only. He did that. Satan attacked him. And any possible way you can think of life in you, Job experienced that. He lost everything except for his life. So the point. Basically, that verse that I just read to y'all, Job 8:7, your beginnings will seem humble, so prosperous will your future be. Another version of that, New King James, though your beginning was small, your latter end will be increasingly abundant. Increase abundantly, the point. Basically, that was Job's friend making an inaccurate assumption of what his life was going to be. His friend Bildad was looking at Job's life from outside in, looking like, dang, boy, like your life was doing it one way, and now it looks like it's up for you. This is the end for you, right? Boom. In this devotional, it makes a great point. Job's friend was looking at Job's life from outside in. He thought this was the end for Job. He didn't know this was Job's process. This was his prep time. What? Process for him, prep time for us. Process for Job, prep time for us. What am I saying right now? His friend was looking at him like, yo, this is it for you. This is the end. This is the result. This is all you're going to have in life, right? Boom. He didn't know God was going to restore every single thing back to Job, like multiplied. And that is what this series is. Oh my God. That is what this devotional is coming out of, a series that Pastor Dharius Daniels preached called Multiply. Because this is the season that we are multiplying. And back to this prep time thing, right? Boom. Bishop Jakes was talking about it's your prep time. What is prep time? Think of cooking. He gave the analogy of cooking. Stay with me. Prep time. For anybody who's ever cooked, anybody who does cook, you know that prep time is the one that takes the longest. Say if we doing Thanksgiving, say if we doing Christmas, whatever. You making the dinner, if you want to make this, that, sancocho, turkey, if that's how you get down, ham, if that's how you get down, plantains, whatever you want, some callaloo, some greens, some whatever you do, how you do, you know that prepping is what takes the longest. But the longer you prep, the more details there are in the prep time, the better it's going to be when it's finished. Prep time. You're in prep time. I keep hearing that. Prep time. Whatever it is. Oh my God. Dr. Emily McKnight, hi. She just did a boot camp, 3-day boot camp. Tonight was the last night. I was on the panelist to share my 2 cents because I experienced her cohort. 6 months. A 6-month cohort that myself and 20 plus other women underwent. And it was one of the best, I can say for myself and probably the other women, it was one of the best experiences we've ever had in our life, right? Not easy, but it was prep time. Oh, we got a lot of books to read. We had assignments. We had healing to do. We had to sit with ourselves, sit with God, sit with our thoughts and emotions, sit with the stuff that's happened to us a long time ago that we buried and was never trying to bring back up. Prep time. Why? Because for our kingdom spouse, our marriage partnership, vocationally, personally, emotionally, all the things that's coming next to us, we got to be able to get that prep time in. Okay. But for us, God happened to expedite her to give us a quantum leap because that's the way he was set up for us this season. But it may seem like it's long and somebody's watching me right now and is like, yo, I've been going through a lot. Life has been lifing. I've been doing the most. And I feel like I'm not there yet. Guess what? You in prep time. And guess what else is the last thing? It's going to taste so good when you get there. Woo! Don't give up because it's prep time. You are in prep time. Do not give up. Thank you. Bye. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti ahora mismo, I love you. What? And I love me. I was yelling at y'all this whole video, but don't worry about it. I love you. Because listen, life be lifing. But guess what? We are going to prosper regardless. Catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.